From Rugbytown, USA, the Men's Division III Club Championship matches the Euless Texans and the Fairfield Yankees at Infinity Park in Glendale, Colorado. Hello, Sleek Sensations. I'm Dallin Stanford, and with me is Ray Viers. We're here to crown two national champions today, and one of those, Ray, could be the Yankees.
That's right, day two of what's been a sensational final series. Fairfield Yankees, formed in 1975, and they are based out of Fairfield, Connecticut. Now, they were previously known as the Connecticut Yankees and won a national championship back in 2004 before merging with Fairfield in 2015 to become the Fairfield Yankees. The Yankees were able to easily defeat Rocky Gorge Thirds 39-12 in the Eastern quarterfinal, but they had to come from behind at halftime to beat Bremer County 45-20 to qualify for today's grand final.
Now, it's been a long time in the making. What will this team need to focus on today to lift that title?
Now, it's a really big day here, and they've built their side around a really strong scrum and line out to apply pressure and release a pretty potent backline. They have to get this right today. They have to be patient when necessary, but they also have to have a real crack when the chances are there. And finally, it's not very often you get to play at a national championship. They got to seize the moment today and grab that trophy. Now, we take a look at the Euless Texans side. Interesting side, pretty new side. How have they been traveling?
Yeah, they've been traveling pretty well. In fact, only founded a couple of years ago. Started as a sevens team first. They have a very strong Tongan influence, which is reflected at their rugby club with a real family environment. Euless defeated St. Louis 31-24 in a nail-biter, and then took out Napa Valley 31-22 in the semis to get here at Infinity Park.
Those were tough round of 8, round of 4 matches. They showed some real resilience. What do they need to do to get the job done today?
Well, I mentioned that family environment, and that's so important when it comes here to playoff rugby. Defense is always going to be very important as well. They'll need a big 80 minutes to come out on top. And finally, this team wants nothing more than to take the title back to Texas. So, rugby fans, there we have it. This one could go down to the wire. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the national anthem and first half kickoff.
Today's match from Rugbytown, USA is brought to you by Emirates. Rugby fans come together with Emirates, the official airline of USA Rugby. Gilbert, maker of the world's finest rugby balls. And by World Rugby Shop, the official online retailer of USA Rugby. Get all your Eagles gear, team gear, and more at worldrugbyshop.com.
Glendale's Bruises and Brews Beer Fest, the only beer fest in the nation to combine rugby and beer. Why? Because they are better together, of course. Rugby fans and beer lovers alike will come together to enjoy more than 20 breweries, showcasing their top brews, along with some distilleries and a couple awesome hard ciders, all in front of 20 teams from across the globe, competing for Rugby 7's glory and a $10,000 winner-takes-all prize. As a sponsor, you will connect with rugby fans and beer lovers alike during an epic tournament showcasing one of the fastest-growing sports in the United States on the heels of the Olympic debut of Rugby 7s in 2016. You'll want to be a part of this. Bruises and Brews sponsorships are available with options ranging from one day to year-round, connecting you to the most passionate and loyal fans in the world, rugby fans. Inquire with us today at 303-639-4417 or by emailing Diana Anderson at diana@glendaleRugby.com.
Are you ready to experience the most live sports like never before? With the Sports app on X1 from Xfinity, you can see all the stats and live scores all in one place.
Oh, I love that. All on one screen. I'm a fan.
Anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, you can stream live sports on any device.
So I can stream 3 different games at the same time and catch the scores on every single one. That's kind of cool.
Experience live sports like never before. Switch to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast and save when you bundle. See for yourself. Call or click today.
We are always building extraordinary events here at Butler Rents.
So we walk through everything that we know that you could possibly need and try and suggest things.
Building it to the ultimate desire that you have envisioned in your mind. Once you've made that original order, we then go back and package it all up. The drivers will load it on the truck and we'll get it out to you.
Making sure that everything is going to go smooth for the event.
So like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at Butler Rents.
Looking for some extra room to stretch out and relax? Our suites are spacious, comfortable, and convenient for the quick or extended stay.
Oh, this is more like it.
Hampton Inn and Suites, Denver Cherry Creek, big enough for rugby.
Glendale's Bruises and Brews Beer Fest, the only beer fest in the nation to combine rugby and beer. Why? Because they are better together, of course. Rugby fans and beer lovers alike will come together to enjoy more than 20 breweries, showcasing their top brews, along with some distilleries and a couple awesome hard ciders, all in front of 20 teams from across the globe, competing for Rugby 7's glory and a $10,000 winner-takes-all prize. As a sponsor, you will connect with rugby fans and beer lovers alike during an epic tournament showcasing one of the fastest-growing sports in the United States, on the heels of the Olympic debut of Rugby 7s in 2016. You'll want to be a part of this. Bruises and Brews sponsorships are available with options ranging from one day to year-round, connecting you to the most passionate and loyal fans in the world, rugby fans. Inquire with us today at 303-639-4417 or by emailing Diana Anderson at diana@glendaleRugby.com.
See more of the Olympics' newest sport.
They will touch down here finally as I get a chance to catch my breath.
Rugby players from across the globe will step onto the field at Infinity Park.
They've got to go here to the races.
Prepared to play a game that requires them to close faster.
Just like that, he came flying out of nowhere.
Hit harder.
Oh, he's absolutely crushed.
And dig deeper.
Beats him. Oh, like a scrambled egg. Straight through.
In order to prevail.
Dancing around. Look at it. More moves than Ricky Martin.
20 teams playing over 70 matches.
He's so good. He can seamlessly use a PC and a Mac at the same time. Try time.
In pursuit of Rugby 7's glory.
What a game and what a tournament it has been.
The competition will be fierce and you don't want to miss it.
That's a foul. It could be a penalty goal here.
Sarevi Rugby Town 7s, August 26th through the 28th at Glendale's Infinity Park. Tickets are available at rugbytownusa.com.
And welcome to the beautiful Rocky Mountains here in Rugby Town, USA, home to some of the best rugby in the United States. Greetings to our viewers in the great state of Texas and those tuning in from Connecticut. Stunning conditions here at beautiful Infinity Park. And Ray, another beautiful clash we got coming up.
It should be a good clash. Very contrasting styles we're going to see in this game. The Euless Texans, pretty much a Tongan-based side, very family-orientated, not untypical of Polynesian-based teams. They're going to play for each other. We take a quick look at the weather. It's 81 degrees, beautiful, sunny, little or no breeze right now. We can see some clouds forming over in the distance around the mountains. Won't have any effect on conditions today. The ground took a little beating last night after those 3 finals yesterday that we saw. But of course, the groundskeepers here at Infinity Park, marvelous job this last night. Pitch looks beautiful.
Oh, it certainly does. The players taking the field, the Fairfield lineup. Take a look at those gentlemen right now, Ray.
Fairfield Yankees, Papa, Thomas, and Frazier form the front row. Watch out for Joe Bonanno at number 7. He's a live wire. Matt Leonard at number 10, Brown University. Good footballer there. Mike Jacob will handle the fullback duties. They are coached by Dave Lime, Grant Heller, and Rich Leonard.
Fairfield side to were on the field first, and now come the Texans wearing their green stripes. Crowd are assembled here. Very nice crowd in perfect conditions as the teams gear up for the national anthem. Some big boys in this Texan side. So we're going to go downstairs in just a few moments for the national anthem. Very vocal crowd has assembled here for these two teams. The men's Division 3 final is up for grabs. And the Texans, we said, are boasting a large team. Take a look at their lineup right now. Eric Panuni, the fly-off, will be key in unlocking the defenses. Brian Tomey is a player to watch at fullback. And then the forwards, Eric Fiili and Charles Tafu are the go-to men in their pack. They are ready to rumble. And it looks like the Euless Texans will be on the left of your screen. On the right, the little huddle right now there are the Fairfield Yankees in their strip. Referee for today's clash is from the USA national panel, and that is Jim Rogers, assisted by Emilia Luciano and Nick Jukerico. And very well handled yesterday in all 3 finals, and 2 finals obviously up for grabs right now. Players looks like they're changing in, so Ray, we will have, as they leave the field, the bench, going to be switching sides. So on the right of your screen, wearing their green and black, will be the Euless Texans receiving the kickoff, and on the left of your side, Fairfield there, and ignore the graphic, they've tricked us, of course, they've changed at the last second. So Fairfield Yankees will be on the left of your screen, wearing their black and slight blue and yellow, and they'll be kicking off. Ray, this should be 80 minutes of pulsating rugby.
That should be very interesting game.
Green captain.
Fairfield, they're pretty well prepared.
Green.
They're going to give up a lot of weight differential in the scrum. I think they could have a line-out advantage if you're ready to get underway.
So here we go. A champion will be crowned in 80 minutes' time, and it's been dropped cold straight away from the Texans. Flinging the ball in disgust.
Sorry, he didn't hear it, it's okay.
Looks like Big Charles Tafu.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to start a grand final. Just a simple, no real pressure on him. Simple mistake, just drop the kickoff. As I said, we got a massive scrum here for the Euless Texans. And I got to say, they've got a huge winger. Wawa Leota's on the wing at 290 pounds. That's a big lad to stop if he gets into open play.
Well, I'm thankful I'm just here in the commentary booth. Another defense today. First chance here for the Yankees with a set piece. Good scrum from them. Shifted across to Leonard. Good flat ball, crunching tackle in the midfield. Straight away making their presence known of the Texans, forcing the knock-on.
A little bit of a knock-on there. Referee Jim Rogers right on the spot. The initial place was good, but that was knocked on at the back by the support player, and that was number 10. Eric Pauni, the captain. He's going to have a big role in the side today. We know he can tackle.
Certainly can. They're very excited about this. They were pumped up during the warm-up. Their fans have traveled in their thousands. And so now they get a chance to attack. Options both sides. Although the scrum, it gets pummeled backwards. Fairfield have forced a turnover and draw the penalty against what we expected.
This doesn't surprise me. The technically better side will always beat a heavier side. And we saw there a very good technical scrum from Fairfield. They were able to get the advantage, get the shunt on, and now we're going to have our first shot at goal from number 13, Carl Rempe from the Fairfield Yankees.
That's right. That scrum was absolutely sublime. And now the man they nicknamed Rambo steps up for the first points of the game. Sporting a solid beard as well. Rempe, the wholesale insurance manager. This one is probably a good 30 meters out from directly in front. Fairfield Yankees draw first blood, 3-0 with a great strike, under 3 minutes gone.
Good work there from Fairfield. Had the little turnover of possession, but they were able to take advantage of that good scrum. When talking with the coaches before this final, we realized that they focused all of their game plan around a really good scrum, line-out, set phases. That's the basis of how they want to play the game, and already we've seen from the scrum that's going to be a good platform to attack from for these lads from Connecticut.
So Paoni
whenever you're ready,
will get a chance to get into enemy territory. Drop kick, of course, has to go 10 meters. He puts it just into the 22. They let it bounce and then finally drag this one up. Fairfield have knocked that one on, and straight away turning this pressure is the big Texans.
Well, Dallin, 2 possessions, 2 knock-ons. They're going to have to not give possession over to this pretty exciting and attacking side from Texas. They're going to have to get a handle on the ball, control possession, and be able to work the forwards through the spaces, keep it nice and controlled.
That's right, and then they've got Wawa Leota, the big 290-pound winger closest to us on the left-hand side. Give away another penalty in the scrum.
Playing the ball with your hand.
Hands and the scrum.
Oh, great pressure at scrum time from Fairfield. trying to get that ball back, used the hands in the scrum. That's illegal. That's a penalty. And now Fairfield to bang the ball down the field, hopefully get it out of the half, be able to. Good work there, kept it in play.
It has. It's a cross kick, though. Has Fairfield here for a counterattack. Picked up nicely there from JT Perkins. Perkins wasn't held in the tackles. He didn't have to release the ball, but now they've got him.
Maul.
They're holding him up and formed a maul. As soon as the maul hits the ground, then it's a ruck.
Back.
So looking for a quick ball here is Danny Sell. Feeds Bonanno.
Back.
Now the back's looping around. Good flat pass and running onto it at great speed is Kokoran. Into the 22 he goes.
It's a ruck. Leave it, Green.
Fairfield Yankees attacking superbly. McConey. Very flat ball, and then upended was Doug Fraser. Still with Fairfield though, looking for space out wide. Wasn't the best pass from the halfback position, but cutting in beautifully there is Joey Bonanno, already being a handful with a number 7 jersey.
Roll Green.
Philpott takes it on. Good work from the attack. Rambo on the outside.
No. Leave it.
The Texans asked to make a lot of tackles, and yet another penalty, this time for hands in the ruck.
Good build up there from Fairfield. Defense was pretty solid, though. They were stretched there. I thought the referee may have brought that back for a scrum because he sort of got in the road there a little bit. The
Green
ball
number 10,
never
please.
Hit him.
Green 10, please.
That was
Captain.
a possible problem there. They were able to maintain possession. We take a look at the replay here.
Right there for me, please.
Comes up there.
Hold it, guys. Just stay right there for me, please. Hold it, guys.
Ruck forms, players are in there, and now it's on the deck. Hands in. That ruck was not over. And our replays today are brought to you by World Rugby Shop, the official online retailer of USA Rugby.
Step, please.
So we have a line out set. They'll look for a maul. They bring it down very nicely with McConey. And the defense drifts away, so they had to set their one up. They get another penalty. The referee has warned the Euless Texans for repeated infringements.
I told you no hands. I told you no hands.
So hands in the ruck yet again. Got to be careful here, right?
A warning time.
No, that's right. It's an interesting situation sometimes with clubs at the Division III level. You play really well in your local competitions, and you get used to a pattern of play. And then you come to the Nationals, and the referees are much tighter, a more controlled game is asked for, and the adjustment period early on can be quite a problem. And right now, we can see the Euless Texans really coming to grips with the referee.
Barbers throws a good one, and they attack the line. There's a gap opening up, straight through like a runny nose. Matthew Leonard. He's more playing for the Eagles, and now he's showing his stuff.
Oh, good show of the ball there from Matt Leonard. Made it look awfully easy. Simple line out. Didn't go for the drive on this occasion, and it just went to the number 10's hands. Little show of the ball. Good catch there. That's the skipper, McQuarrie. Good ball. Little dummy, little shimmy inside. Defense not coming across from the back. And that's try time under the post. And Fairfield off to the perfect start.
Keep on me if we
Stunning
get back
stuff
down into the
indeed.
5-meter line.
Dave Lam, the head coach, assisted by Grant Heller and Richard Leonard. They will be very, very happy about this. Conversion could put them up 10-0. Rambo.
Awesome, because you guys are perfectly clear.
Lined up, and it's successful. 10-0. The Yankees lead the Texans after 8 minutes played.
The Texans have had all the possession here in these first 8 minutes of this game. The team from Texas has got to figure out a way to get control of the ball and get an opportunity to start building some patterns. And obviously, as we said before, the referee is going to play a part in this, and they're going to really have to come to grips with how he wants the game played.
No, they certainly will have to. So a nice shot there of Leonard. Comes from a great rugby family. This one they catch on the full. Bust out from their own 22.
Get out of there, Green!
Ben Philpott. His father, Patrick Philpott, is one of the photographers.
Release Green.
For today's clash. Again to the line they go, looking for that offload, and it comes in a beautiful line from Dylan Thomas. Back to the fly off Leonard. Leonard puts the kick through. The chase is on. Well picked up, and Lennon brings down Brian Potomi. The ball's flung in the end goal.
5 meter scrum.
5 meter scrum.
5 meter scrum there. That's taken back into the try zone. So we're going to see a 5 meter scrum from Fairfield. And what a great kick chase. Excellent little kick through. It all came about from a great offload, nearly in the tackle, up around halfway, able to make the break, kick ahead, put enormous pressure on the defense back there. Looked like Brian Potomi. You see there, great offload. Little chip through. Now it's a foot race. Who's going to get there first? Euless, Texas gets there, but a great tackle. That's a crazy pass on your own try line. No options there to put it down.
Coach.
So scrum time now for the Fairfield Yankees.
Set.
There's a small blind side, about 5 meters.
Stay bound,
There they
8.
go. Philpott is the 8. Looks like they're going to feed the backs. Leonard takes it to the line again. This time Rambo hits it up. The gap closed very quickly. Darting around the fringes is Philpott.
Now release green.
The Yankees dominating so far in this opening stanza. Philpott has another crack at it. And he concedes a penalty.
Holding on, they got a little isolated. Not releasing the ball there. I actually think Fairfield would have been better just to slow it down a little bit, bring in the defense, couple of pick and drives, keep the defense honest, and then they could have gone wide. Got a little loose on them there, and that's how they got isolated. And the penalty goes, the first penalty of the game for the Euless Texans.
Oh, that kick just bounced on the line, and the flag is up.
What time?
Not the penalty kick there. Line out will go. We take another look there. See there the scrum half? The worm, Danny Sell, just going there. Got himself a little isolated over the try line. But yeah, he was holding on there. Referee Jim Rogers rightfully pings him.
So let's see if we can get the Euless Texans with ball in hand. Dangerous runners, but they haven't had much chance. Given up position twice. So throw it in here from Tanifu. Taken nicely at the top. Now they attack. Big tackle coming in.
Leave it now, Black. No, it's fine.
Slow ball. They send Cabreras. He gets taken backwards as well. Sterling defense so far for the Fairfield Yankees. Slow ball and then not putting any speed on it. This time they bust through the middle. Filau beats 3. Still goes, gets the offload on the outside. The Texans ranging up to score their first try of the game. And it's a beauty.
Well, this is always going to be the danger for the Fairfield Yankees. When you give open field opportunities to the Euless Texans, they're going to take advantage of you. And a couple of missed tackles, you will pay the price. They got it out wide. We're able to make them. There was a good break there from Eric Fiilo. Sam Houston University product. Did really well. There we see it. High tackles, up high. Can't do that. Another one, that's 3 tackles. The skipper McQuone tries to bring him down. That's number 11, Brendan Pahulu. Dots it down. What a hit back there for the Euless Texans.
Pahulu, he beats defenders very easily leading up to this competition and finally given a little bit of space. Sheer delight for the Texans and their fans.
Yeah.
So conversion attempt will be coming in from Brian Potomi.
And Dallin, that just shows you it's a 14-point turnaround. Fairfield were a little more patient and stuff. They could have really built a lead. We take a look at Potomi's kick, which is no good. Score remains 10 points to 5 in favor of the Fairfield Yankees. But that's where those mistakes down deep can hurt you. It was a good clearance kick. They were able to take it downtown. Now it's a tight game.
That's right, Championship Rugby, you have to take your opportunities. Conversion is missed, and we've had 13 minutes played so far. We knew this one was going to be exciting. A try feast on our hands. Yesterday we saw some brilliant games as well. Life West disposing of Wisconsin 66-20 in the women's D2. And that was another thriller. This kick is taken by James Cabreras, and They've locked it on. Players carrying on a little bit afterwards. A couple of handbags being pulled out here.
They've received 2 kickoffs, the Euless Texans. They've dropped both of them.
That was a pretty
cold.
obvious knock-on, so let's listen for the whistle next time a little bit more, okay?
Good reason for handbags to come out. There it is, bang! Good tackle. Ball security wasn't great, but yeah, good tackle.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Fairfield looking for their playmaker. Leonard in 10.
Stay bound.
Danny Sell gets him on the front foot. He puts a chip over the top for himself. There's no fullback back, so it's clever thinking. The ball's loose. Kick through. Could this be magic? What a try!
Time's off. Penalty try.
Penalty
22.
try is awarded, and rightly so.
Play the man without the ball.
Leonard accelerates through the gap like a bungee jumper.
You're good, get up. That was a good, quick, authoritative call from referee Jim Rogers. Brave decision. Penalty try, obstruction, interfered with the man going for the try. Clear try scoring opportunity. That's the penalty try. And now the Texans are going to have one player short with the man committing that foul in the sin bin for the next 10 minutes. Great play there from Matt Leonard, and he's really putting his stamp on this afternoon's final.
Conversion attempt from in front. If successful, we'll put up the Yankees 17-5 already. Flat out attack from both sides. Yankees kick through Rambo is successful, 17-5.
17-5. Good. Take a look at it. Good little chip through. There he goes. Now he's chasing him. Chasing through. There was the obstruction. There it is. Number 22 from Eric Fifilio. He did such a good job setting up that first try. Tried to tackle the man, took him out in the end zone in the act of scoring the try. That's a penalty try. Don't see it called often enough here for foul play. Great call from Jim Rogers.
It's so tricky, right? You tackle the player and then all of a sudden you're sent off. So you've got to just play the play with the ball. Fairfield comes steaming back with Joey Bonanno. Working their phases very nicely. Big Mike Papa, the teacher. Leonard gets it on the bounce, puts a kick over the top.
That was good.
And now they will finally pick up the big winger who can't handle it. Very unfortunate there for Wawa Leota.
Now, not in a great position to handle that kick. It was a big bounce.
Was he already in touch when he touched it?
The lads getting a little chippy about things. Texans maybe not used to having to chase a game quite like this with only 16 minutes gone. 17-5, the Yankees have got the lead over the Texans. We're going to see a line-out throw here. Euless with the throw.
Tanifu, who was the water boy for the team last year. And he's a big fan of the buffet, they say. Now starting at hooker. He was accurate in his first line-out. They go to the back. It's a very difficult one, but they take it superbly. Cut-out pass, opening up a little bit of space, but then the defense comes flooding into the lanes. The try scorer picks up right now. Palu tries to clean things up.
Get out of there, Black.
Forwards are slow to retreat. And Mahiatau.
Tackle only.
Very flat. Couldn't get any momentum on this. Now they come to the outside. Oh, the bearing ram in full flight. Gets past the first, swats the second. Then finally met with a big one. Leoto with a great carry.
Leave it, Black.
He needs more possession. As the camera comes in, it's the Texans who take it through the buffet man. Standing still, drifting across field. Uni over the halfway line, coming in from the side.
Entry.
And they'll tap and go quickly through Austin Becker. Becker makes a good break. They weren't 10. They'll play on, but they wanted another penalty, so Cabreras throws the pass. There's space to the right-hand side if they can get there. Not like that, they won't. Bolu cuts back in.
Out, Black, 12.
Fairfield
Hold.
realigning on defense, and then putting in some big tackles. Pushing back the Texans. Coming back to the advantage for not being 10.
That was a long advantage there played by Jim Rogers.
Not 10, right here.
Second penalty, not 10. They can't go quickly from here. They're going to have to do something else. So we're going to see a kick to touch.
Let's go 10.
Oh, that's a crazy looking kick.
Black ball, it's been touched.
And that's an interesting one. That was a penalty kick, but the winger touched the ball. And now the throw is going to go to the Fairfield Yankees instead of the line-out throw off the penalty kick to the Texans. They've turned that ball over, and that was just a mental mistake from the big winger, Wawa Leota.
And Baoni as well, his kick was so misdirected early in the game. The legs can't be tied yet. And I guess that soccer contract won't be coming through anymore for the young Flav. So Fairfield snap this one up with the worm, wriggles free, and then throws a dangerous ball. There's pressure coming in here from the Texans.
We had a knock-on in the
line. Pass forward in the line-out.
By the Texans. So all that excitement for North. We're going to bring it back for the scrum. Outside the 22, so Fairfield's going to have to work it up the field.
Yeah, your jumper hit the
Let's take a look at the penalty kick here.
Went forward.
From the skipper, Eric Pauni. So he lines it up. All looks good, and weak. That's not good. I don't know if he was expecting it, thinking about it. Whatever it was a mistake.
That wasn't a Carlos Spencer plan move. So what'll happen now, the Fairfield Yankees still up 15 players against 14. 4 minutes left on that yellow card for the Texans. Leonard over the top. Great ball from Leonard to the Rambo. Ranging upfield, the Rambo cutting them to shreds. Rambo going all the way. Magic stuff from the outside center.
Had a little work to do once he made the big break there. He nearly dropped it over the try line with only his teammates around him, but he was able to keep the handle, score the try. Had a good little show of the ball there out wide. Turned the defenses outside. He took the inside run. Try time all the way.
Yeah, a little over here.
Take
13,
a look at
13,
the replay. Good
13,
long pass, because that's where the space was. Beat one man, little dummy there. The defense bit on it, and now he comes up. Take a look at this. Whoa! Oh, I think I got it. The referees awarded it, so we're all good. So well done there to the Yankees. Good attack.
Oh, I'm not sure where the defense went there, but Cole Rampy, the Rambo.
Okay.
Nodding.
You can talk more.
Just to catch his breath back. 22-5. The kick from in front is a good one. 24-5 after 22 minutes played. It's all Yankees right now.
What's happening, Dallin, is that the Euless Texans, they're playing a defensive pattern based off their physicality. It doesn't have a lot of structure there. So if a man makes the break or is able to turn the defense inside or outside for just a moment, there's going to be gaps. And that's right now where the Fairfield Yankees are going.
Plus they haven't had much ball in hand. Their momentum and speed onto the ball has been pretty slow. Yankees full of running and a great structure as well. Just eluding tackles as they go.
Green.
Banana on that one. Now the forwards wrap around. Leonard, cut out pass to the Rambo. Got a bit of space.
I got it.
They got advantage for a late tackle. Fullback takes it up. It's Mike Jacob, the health and fitness specialist.
Time is off.
Let's have a listen here.
What do you got?
Late hit on number 10. I didn't see the number.
Okay, but were you thinking penalty? You thinking
penalty?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 20, please. 20. 20 and number 10, please.
Late hit.
20. Number 10, please. Captain. Captain. Come quicker, please.
Just waiting for Pony to
It's a late tackle. It's no attempt to wrap. It's penalty only, but this is it, okay?
Hey.
Smarten up. Mark's over here.
Just a penalty.
Right here.
So you take a look at it, comes out there.
Late tackle.
Little shove. A little shove there. I mean, it's a penalty.
Late tackle.
It's actually a dumb penalty. It's just a lack of discipline there. So maybe a little frustration setting into this Texan side, but they're going to have to keep it under wraps now because they've been given the warning. That's it from referee Jim Rogers.
No, they certainly have. It was a little bit of a shoulder as well. You've got to be careful of that in someone's back, and Tonga getting pinged there for that. Got to keep the tackles low. Referees we saw yesterday as well giving away yellow cards. Riley so for high tackles and things like that. So got to keep the safety in the game.
Go to the back, okay, Nick?
And right now the Fairfield Yankees have a line out on the 10-meter mark. Very comfortable right now. Again, that yellow card is about a minute and a half left. So Leonard to the line he goes. Nice little dummy and crashing it up was Kokorin.
Tackle only. Tackle only.
Come away with it through Joey Banana.
Ceiling
with the Springfield College RFC. Give away a penalty though.
Dylan Thomas, the hooker there, coming straight over the top, going onto the ground, sealing the ball off. Pony with the kick to touch. Once again, pretty short kick, but it will give possession off the line out to the Euless Texans. Take a look here, just comes up there, and his old right side of the body dropped onto the ground on the other side of the player. That was where the referee saw him on the ground, going to the ground, penalty.
That's right, got to support your own body weight. So the Euless Texans,
let's go green,
scored one try so far. Looked dangerous when they had ball in hand.
Let's go green.
Haven't seen much of it of late, and now they won't see it again as it's been knocked down.
Pass forward. Pass forward.
First touch in the line out off the Fairfield Yankees. Went forward, so we're going to have a scrum down here.
Okay,
the clock winds down for our yellow card. There it goes. You saw it there, just knocked forward initially.
Just be careful.
Fairfield Yankees could be in a pretty good position down to challenge a little more in these lineouts. They've just sort of given them a free card so far. They get the timing right and really start to pressure the ball in the air. They could find some success here.
So just over halfway in this first half, 25 minutes gone. The Yankees leading 24-5, back to full strength.
Fine.
The Texans. Becker. And now they pick and go around through Tonga. Ball spits loose. Texans now flinging it out. Good offload. Ranging up the midfield, looking for support. They want it. Mufara stepping back in. Great skills from Stanley now.
Stay on your feet, Green.
Inside the 22. Texans looking to strike. Using their forwards, but they get hammered backwards.
Tackle only.
Pony to the line. Throws the dummy. Wants that pop to go. Wasn't able to get rid of it. Steal by Fairfield, and it was Miles McConey. Leonard wants to relieve the lines. He puts it to the boot. There's nobody back on the right wing, and that is a great clearance kick.
What a great nudge there from Matt Leonard. Good turnover ball there. It was the captain, Miles McClone, did a really good job in that ruck. It looked almost like the Texans were isolated there, but he was able to get the turnover. Good next phase, set the scene for the kick, and beautifully executed, takes play back into the Texans' half.
And the Texan forwards are very slow to get back, and this is what the kicking game does to you.
Let's go green, please.
It's great stuff for Fairfield. They're back on the front foot, and the Texans have to trundle back and defend yet again. Very tiring in these hot conditions as well.
Hold there, Black. Stop. Black 3. Step where you were. Thank you. Yes. Go ahead.
Tanifu. He needs to be accurate with this one.
It's fine. He's fine.
Takes his time to get the mark, and
advantage lost forward.
Wasn't a good one. They've come away with it lucky though, and now they bust up the midfield here with Melia.
Release Black.
Up the middle yet again. getting the meters. Pony with a cutout pass. Their numbers, and that was almost intercepted.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an attempted intercept. That's why we're going to have a scrum and not a penalty, because he didn't slap the ball. He really tried to play it, that ball. So that was a good effort there from number 14, J.T. Perkins, to try to snag that ball as an intercept. And that's why there's no penalty there, because he was really playing at the ball and not being destructive and just slapping it to the ground.
That's right. You saw Robert Tebby there in the background, one of the coaches for the Euless Texans. 29-year-old.
No, sorry. We can keep going.
Played high school rugby and All-State in 2005.
He is. Time's off.
So
yeah, water
looks
on.
Like an injury here for Lawa Tonga. Gets the attention.
Oh, well, if he's taping, he's got to go
Emirates
to the sideline, but then we're going to keep playing.
Tomorrow brings us all closer to the game we love. Emirates, proud sponsor of USA Rugby and a great sponsor of rugby right throughout the world.
Absolutely, Emirates, superb stuff by them. Managed to fly them several times and highly recommended. So he is going to leave the field right now.
Mark, they just told me he was getting taped, so he's off now.
You see the player go off. Take a look at some of these tackles. Bang, sit down. Nice work there. Once again, this is the way the Texans are going to defend. They're going to want to make the big hits. Fairfield need to find the space. They've done so on a couple of occasions. Nearly good tackle, but he just rumbles through.
Becker feeds. Scrum is twisted around a little bit. They still have possession for Pony. He puts a chip over the top. Be easily collected, though, by Jacob, looking for a counter-attack. One of his teammates is down. Still going. Jacob cuts through the middle. Just short of the halfway line. The Yankees with their forward pack.
Tarak. Back, back.
Slow ball. The worm gets it out to Leonard. Now Fraser. 280 pounds of Connecticut meat. Leonard now comes to the close side. They've got speed here. Attempted high tackle.
Time's off. Time's off. You all right? Okay, time's back on. Time's back on.
No worries.
It's a line out.
Just had to check with the assistant referee.
Line out. Time's on, guys. Line out.
Luciano in that tackle. Looks like she may have got knocked
Mark's
a little
here,
bit.
please, Black.
Ball came across here. J.T. Perkins must give up about, there we see the contact there as she goes down. J.T. Perkins must give up about, 150 pounds to Wawa Leola.
That is a lot, especially going at full tilt.
Well, if he gets on the outside
Let's
of the
go,
winger,
please, Green.
it's going to be a tough chase down.
Time's on, guys.
21-year-old. Oh, his throwing has been a little bit woeful in this final. And now it means Fairfield have possession, although it's a big tackle there from Valiaki. Looked like good ball on the outside, so they're playing advantage for the knock-on. Set pieces, we said, are going to be key. If you can't win your on line-outs, you're going to struggle in this clash.
Well, tactically, that was the right move from Fairfield. They went to the deep support player in the back line rather than the shallow one, but he just got a little bit out of position, snatched that ball on the outside, but that's where the gaps are, and that's the pass that he wants to go to. The deep second runner in the attacking back line is going to be the ticket for Fairfield.
We're into the last 10 minutes of this first half. It's the men's Division 3 final here at beautiful Infinity Park. 24-5, the Yankees lead the Texans. The Euless Texans.
7, playing the ball in his hand. Leave it, Green.
At scrum time, hands in the ruck. It's something they may have gone away with leading up to this championship, but now they've been stamped on.
7, playing the ball in his hand in the scrum.
Now that's the second time number 7 from Euless side's been pinged for and we were going to go back to live action there, but now we're going to have the line out set after that
lost forward in the touch?
That ball was still in the field of play. All they needed to do was catch it and move it.
Black.
So we've got an option here.
Black captain.
They've got a choice.
Black.
They can scrum or they can line out because there was the knock-on off the kick.
You have your choice. It was lost forward into touch. Line out or scrum. Line out.
So they're going to go the line out
mark,
here.
Please.
Inside, just inside the 22, the Euless Texans. 31.5 minutes gone, 24-5. The Yankees on top here.
Hold.
The Barber goes to the back. The Worm does nicely to let it bounce first, and then Leonard shifts it on. It's the dummy in the midfield from Bonanno. Desperate defense from the Texans as Fairfield are well into the 22. They lose that one.
Yeah, Joey Bonanno just trying to go a little too far on that ruck. Lost it in the tackle on the ground. We're going to see a scrum pack there. But it's a great opportunity with this scrum from Fairfield to really have a dig at the Euless Texans pack. There we see it there. Just rolls there, and that's tries to do that extra little roll. That's where he lost the ball.
I'll give you a little bit more time.
Just tuning in here, we crowned 3 champions yesterday. They were the Seattle Saracens, the Women's D1, Life West, the Women's D2, and Mystic River, the Men's D1. And 2 coming at you live and loud today. One of these will be the Division 3 champions, and after this we got Tempe against Detroit for the Men's Division 2. What a scrum from Fairfield. Again, they are technically sound, and they are taking it to the Texans.
Pulling it down.
Once again, referee Jim Rogers, perfect call here. Too often we see referees will repack a scrum that sort of explodes.
Let's go.
Not the right call. Jim Rogers is spot on. The Fairfield Yankees destroyed them. They all popped up at the back. See you later. That scrum's exploded. Well-deserved penalty to the Fairfield pack. As supporters of the game at all levels in America, Gilbert is proud to support USA Rugby Gilbert, the World Cup Rugby Ball.
That's right, the World Cup Rugby Ball used everywhere where this game is played. And right now, the Yankees are flying here at Infinity Park. Rambo looks for the extra 3 points. He chips it through the middle, so 27-5, the Yankees lead. And boy, what an interesting first half this has been. Coaches from the Fairfield side there were Dave Lime and Grant Heller looking on. And of course, they'll be delighted with us.
Miles McQuown, the skipper, is playing a very smart game. No need to go for the try there. Take a little time off the clock, get a little breather, keep the scoreboard ticking over with the penalty. Let's put the Yankees in a great position with about 5 minutes to go before the break.
So they kick off from Itoni Tonga.
Stay on your feet, Black.
Fairfield's exit strategy has been very good, setting up a few phases with their forwards.
Yes.
They rumble it up just to get in a good position for Leonard to see if he needs to stab this one through or go wide. Stepping back on the inside.
The ruck.
Valachi. Leonard this time shifts it across to the Rambo. Picked up by Jacob. Tries to clean things up.
Yeah, it's a good steal. No, it's a good steal.
Was superb from the Texans. And now they got space out here. Ranging through, getting a bump on there. Still going. Not held. Finally, Leoto lays the ball back. He is a large human being. Is Wawa Leota.
Straight off his feet.
Support player from the Texans. That powerful run there from Wawa Leota. Got to give JT Perkins a little credit. He slowed him down, allowed the cover defense to get across and help. But yeah, sealing the ball off in that ruck. There's a good little stop. Allows the defense to get across. Still trying to move on. That's okay. That's not good. Number 10, Eric Pauni going to ground.
Tried a couple of speed bumps provided there to slow things down. And Leoto played running back for the Euless Trinity High School side. The 22-year-old, he certainly can knock people over.
Just hold everybody on you, please. Take a step, guys.
So into the last 4 minutes of this first half. Fairfield will be content to play this one downfield. Another good set piece from them. They've worked tirelessly this season to get that right. Oh, it's a no-look wrap around from Leonard. They're playing advantage. Texas could scoop this up.
Release block.
Euless have possession right now.
Stay on your feet,
Getting a little bit too fancy inside their 22, one must feel. And so, The men in green, the green machine.
Drum advantage is over.
Could they get back on the scoreboard here to end out the half? Smashing it up there. It's Mahia
Leave it now, Green. Leave it now, 8. You're off your feet.
Very slow ball, and they get a penalty.
8. Off your feet, not rolling. Yep, right there.
They're going quickly. Looking for an opportunity to exploit. Through the middle they are.
Hold.
The Texans stepping off the right. For Elo. Now they're diving over, they will score. It's the big man, Asaya Mafu, it looks like. Gets over, and the Texans are back.
A little bit of a sniff here for the Euless Texans, and it all came about from a poor decision from the Fairfield Yankees in their own 25. They turned the ball over. This is later on. This is our try coming up here. Little step there, little stutter step. Ball out the back. Good step inside. And Asaya Mafu got the try. But no, their exit strategy didn't work for them that time. They should have kicked for touch. Keep it conservative in this part of the field. It's coming up to halftime. Keep it simple. They went ahead and turned the ball over, and now the Texans have a little bit of a sniff, a little bit of confidence going into the break.
Superb stuff for the Euless Texans. Conversion attempt is high and through. 27-12. The Texans back in this.
Club rugby returns to the Olympics this fall, and the road to Tokyo 2020 starts in your own backyard. Come to Dick's Sporting Goods Ground August 13th and 14th to see the future Olympians and club stalwarts battle for the crown of USA Club Sevens champion.
Well, we saw a lot of stars actually playing yesterday. Kelsey Stockard came on the field yesterday and scored 2 tries. Made a huge difference for the Seattle Saracens in that women's final. And in display right now, we have a lot of hot steppers as well that could be featured there. The Yankees to close out the half. They go long with their kick.
Inside.
And he's taking cleanly for the first time in this game off the restart. Be careful for winging it out, and they just stay in field. Hot potato stuff here, as now they look to set some of their big boys on a run. Good run there from Aaliyah. And they pick and drive. Tafu. Mountains of players here, just fending people as they go to Aaliyah. He's huge. Earthquakes right now here in Colorado as these big forwards get going. They flick it back infield, and this time it's Carver Stanley.
Tackle only.
They've done a great job of keeping this ball infield, especially off the kickoff. And interplay there was superb. Back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah going. Aaliyah over the speed bump, plays it back again. And Tonga was the one with the run there. Aaliyah with the support. Those two players working in tandem.
Donald, I think that was the first inside ball we've seen all weekend. And the gaps do open up at late in either half to the inside ball. And it was beautifully executed by the Texans. See the break here coming through. Little show of the ball. Big tackle there. Tries to get it back. A little bit of a knock on here right at the very end of that. That's where the Fairfield Yankees will breathe a sigh of relief as we tick down the seconds to halftime.
Yeah, good work from Aaliyah and Tonga, scoring 6 and 8. Those two big boys are devastating on attack. And you can see how this team got here.
Got to stay up, please, okay?
Very nail-biting wins for this Texan side. So referee Rogers coming to check out the binds on our near side.
Crouch.
Fairfield up by those 15 points. We'll want to bang this one into touch and go to the break.
Everybody up, please. Were you there for the meeting? No. You've got to bind on his back. You don't talk. You've got to bind on his back, and your elbow has to be up, okay?
Really clear explanation that binding techniques. The loose head on this side for the Texans.
I didn't mean to.
Eric Fiello up at the front row. Plays there. He's got his bind up higher. But you see his elbow drop there? That's pretty interesting. Referee could have pinged him on that one. Good scrub there from Fairfield. Bang it into touch. Call it a day. Go to the break.
And Leonard does
10 minutes for halftime.
So it's halftime here in Infinity Park in the Men's Division III final. Some great tries scored from either team, but it's the Fairfield Yankees that lead the Euless Texans 27-12. We're going to take a short break. We're going to bring you highlights from that exciting first half. Yankees 27, Texans 12.
Great news! We broke our all-time sales record, and it's all thanks to my nephew, Skylar.
Bro, it's Sky.
After my brother made me hire Sky, I switched us to First Bank to make up for him. Now business is better than ever.
No matter the reason, switching to First Bank can help your business grow.
See more of the Olympics' newest sport. Rugby players from across the globe will step onto the field at Infinity Park, prepared to play a game that requires them to close faster, hit harder, and dig deeper in order to prevail. Try time! 20 teams playing over 70 matches in pursuit of Rugby 7's glory. The competition will be fierce, and you don't want to miss it. Serevi Rugby Town 7's August 26th through the 28th at Glendale's Infinity Park. Tickets are available at rugbytownusa.com.
Keep your customers from disappearing for free with DexLink. New from Dex Media, it's the small business marketing platform that keeps your customer information organized and simplifies your email and text marketing all free. Plus, our bonus Customer Keeper Kit will help you jumpstart your business. So go to DexLink.com or call the number on your screen now to get DexLink and your kit free.
I love my credit union. My mom is the one who took me in and said, "Here's where you'll bank for the rest of your life." 10 years later, I'm still a member. Westera is always there for me, and I like that they're local here in Colorado.
Federally insured by NCUA.
And welcome back to Rugby Town, USA. It's Championship Sunday right here, right now. And the Fairfield Yankees lead the Euless Texans 27-12. 3 tries to 2, they lead. We're going to take a look at some of those tries shortly. And it was Fairfield right from the start. Their playmaker in the middle, stepping off the right and ghosting through Matthew Leonard with the first points.
Good start. The Texans able to hit back. Fiele does a great job here, breaks a couple of tackles, finds out wide to his winger, Brendan Pahulu, takes it downtown for the try, and that brought the Texans back just a little bit closer. Then we had the penalty try. Really good decision from referee Jim Rogers. The chip kick ahead, bobble there. It was the guy that set up the try, Eric Fiello, that created the penalty try. Then we went out wide. Good gap there. Little show of the ball. And that's Rambo. Carl Rempe takes it in. Oh, nearly drops it. That's try time.
The Texans came right back, though, right in the halftime whistle, and Isaiah Mafu, the big man, got the floater pass, still had a lot of stuff to do, gets the fan and the score, and that left the score at 27-12, the Fairfield Yankees leading.
Now coming up, USA Rugby Eagles men's national team is taking on Italy at Avaya Stadium in San Jose this summer. Now don't miss your favorite Eagles on Saturday, June the 18th. Tickets are available now on Ticketmaster, and find team updates on usarugby.org. Dallin, we were last year at Avaya Stadium. What a great new facility it is there in San Jose, and it's a great place to watch the footy.
Oh, it certainly is. One of my favorite stadiums indeed, so we'll see you there later in June. So halftime score, it's the Yankees that lead 27-12 against the Texans, and we'll be right back with the second 40.
Rugbytown, USA is brought to you by Hyatt Place. For your next business trip or vacation to Glendale, Colorado, choose cozy and affordable accommodations at Hyatt Place, Denver, Cherry Creek. Hyatt Place, where rugby stays. By Butler Rents, building extraordinary events at butlerrents.com. By Rugby Athletic, leading the way in custom rugby jerseys and apparel at rugbyathletic.com. And by Solana Cherry Creek, with an impressive address, modern amenities, and a generous floor plan. Fuck it.
Everyone complains about millennials. Nonsense. Millennials, I salute you. You save money like no other generation. You share cars, Wi-Fi passwords, canoes, deodorants. My grandson bought a pair of pants with me. Today's his pants day. No baby boomer ever shared a pair of pants with me.
Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
Glendale's Bruises and Brews Beer Fest, the only beer fest in the nation to combine rugby and beer. Why? Because they are better together, of course. Rugby fans and beer lovers alike will come together to enjoy more than 20 breweries, showcasing their top brews, along with some distilleries and a couple awesome hard ciders, all in front of 20 teams from across the globe, competing for Rugby 7's glory and a $10,000 winner-takes-all prize. As a sponsor, you will connect with rugby fans and beer lovers alike during an epic tournament showcasing one of the fastest-growing sports in the United States, on the heels of the Olympic debut of Rugby Sevens in 2016. You'll want to be a part of this. Bruises and Brews sponsorships are available with options ranging from one day to year-round, connecting you to the most passionate and loyal fans in the world, rugby fans. Inquire with us today at 303-639-4417 or by emailing Diana Anderson at diana@glendaleRugby.com.
We are DIII Media, the marketing department for local businesses. A single comprehensive resource providing innovative, hardworking marketing tools to local businesses like yours. Now at last, you have a powerful ally in the world of local marketing. We are digital consultants, search experts, advertising optimizers, developers, writers, designers, and more. We are DIII Media.
See more of the Olympics' newest sport.
They will touch down here finally as I get a chance to catch my breath.
Rugby players from across the globe will step onto the field at Infinity Park.
They've got to go here to the races.
Prepared to play a game that requires them to close faster.
Just like that, he came flying out of nowhere.
Hit harder.
Oh, he's absolutely crunched.
And dig deeper.
Beats him. Oh, like a scrambled egg. Straight through.
In order to prevail.
Dancing around. Look at it. More moves than Ricky Martin.
20 teams playing over 70 matches.
He's so good. He can seamlessly use a PC and a Mac at the same time. Try time.
In pursuit of Rugby 7's glory.
What a game and what a tournament it has been.
The competition will be fierce and you don't want to miss it.
That's a foul. It could be a penalty goal here.
Serevi Rugbytown 7s, August 26th through the 28th at Glendale's Infinity Park. Tickets are available at rugbytownusa.com.
And welcome back to Infinity Park. The second half about to get underway. Ray, give us your thoughts there on the first 40.
Well, I thought Fairfield played a very structured, pretty good game in that first half. A couple of poor decisions they will rue. Allowed the Texans to get back into that first half. The Texans obviously, when they get broken field running opportunities, they are going to wreak havoc on the defense of Fairfield. So Fairfield needs to keep it tidy. You know, this game is not by any means out of the reach of the questions for the Texans. They can pile on points really quickly. So it really is up to the Fairfield Yankees to see how they want to control the tempo and control the possession in this game, because we know Euless is going to have a go if they get good possession and can bust it open in open field.
No, they certainly can. You see the Fairfield Yankees in picture there. Referee Jim Rogers in the middle. It'll be the Texans. Some
okay, we're
nice
good to go once everybody's
They'll be kicking
set
off.
and ready,
They're wearing
so.
their green outfits. And the Fairfield Yankees need to turn it up another notch because I know this 40 is going to be exciting.
Captain, you ready?
Welcome to our viewers from all over the globe. We had 5,000 unique viewers yesterday from 23 countries and 6 continents. I'm Dallin Stanford. With me is Ray Viers. Second half, we're about to crown a champion in the men's Division 3. It's the Fairfield side that get the first
release now.
Catch and then bumbled backwards. Running a bit across field. Thomas trying to link up with his backs. Rabber is out there as well, wearing 13. Oh, and a slow counter that gets crunched was Miles McConey. Balachi's in there also. Now they attack. Flat ball, great take. Good skills, and then monstered there was Jack.
Leave it now, Green.
Still, they go the same way on the outside. Good work to stay in field there from Michael Dawson.
Rocket formed. Back, back, back.
Slow ball. So, big pressure there, and the Texans get the first penalty.
Mark's over here anyway. He's not front of the mark.
Doug Fraser, the tight end prop, got a little isolated there.
Holding on.
Holding on to the ball there. So that'll be the turnover. It wasn't a great exit strategy from Fairfield off the initial kickoff. They were able to maintain possession, but here we see it there. He's pretty much on his own, trying to get there, but it was good body position there from the Texans, and now they go quickly.
They tap and go with the ball speed intercepted. Great work from Leonard. Leonard with a dummy. He's been the spark for this side as a work gets smashed high, and he gets boots in his face as well.
Hold on, time's off. Time's off.
Find out who the number is on this, because we've already got one player. It's going to be number 11, Brendan Pahulu, the try scorer. This could be a
high
red
tackle,
card.
yellow card. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Number 11. 11. 11. It's a dangerous tackle. It's too high. Yellow. Yep. Yellow card. Thank you. Mile on the mark. Okay.
Be interesting to take another look at this one.
High
Yellow
tackle.
Card,
Time is on.
Absolutely appropriate. Was it a red card? We see the ball come out. Good intercept there. Pick the pocket there. That was Matt Leonard. Finds his support player, and bang, that's around the head. That's a borderline red card in my books. Yellow card, very appropriate. Red card, a real possibility. Only going to spend 10 minutes in the bin.
Yeah, right
I think it's a good call. Yellow is good as well. He came high. He's been sit for 10 minutes, and now the Yankees with another man advantage. They had this in the first half. They exploited the opportunity when it presented themselves.
Hold.
So they go to the back. Look for Leonard. He's their puppeteer that pulls the strings.
Rock.
This time they get him.
Back,
so
Green.
The Worm digs it in
Green
to
offside.
Rambo just using his strength around the fringes. Well inside the 22. Bonanno feeds it off.
Yep, I've got it. 5.
Good
New
hands,
advantage.
and then intercepted. Oh, that would have been
offside,
a great foot race.
5, Green.
But offside is the call.
Yeah, referee Rogers was playing advantage the whole time inside center. Asahi Mafu was up early, had the offside call, playing advantage. Going to come back for the penalty kick right on the
Bring the ball in, please.
They're man down. Do you go for the scrum here and see if you can drive it
Scrum.
in and really make
Scrum
a statement
chosen.
early in the second half? Or do you take the safe bet? Nah, they're going to have a crack. Scrum time. Take a look at the replay here. The ball comes out there. They're up offside.
Guys, that was number
That's
12
why
and then number
player
5,
was brought
both
back off
offside
the
within 10
interception.
meters.
John Austin Becker was the man that thought he was away. Chibugraka Wrangler is his profession, and in brackets they wrote, "This is not a joke," so he wrangles things in his spare time, and right there he was almost free.
Massive blindside, Dallin. Nobody out there.
That's correct, Ray, exactly. With a yellow card man in the bin. They have to exploit the space to the right-hand side.
Stay bound.
Phil Pott gets it
Is
out.
he
It's
okay?
2-1. It's an easy try in the corner for the Fairfield Yankees. And touching down is J.T. Perkins. He might be 160 pounds, but his 5 points is worth gold right now.
Well, there you go, J.T. Perkins. First half, he had the tackling responsibilities on the massive Leota. Now in the second half, wide blindside. Late getting across to that. It was wide open. Simple execution.
Yep.
Good scrum. Actually wheeled it a bit the wrong way. Had to bring it back across. But lots of space, lots of time. And J.T. Perkins touches down for the first try in the second half.
Yeah, this Fairfield side, spoke to their coach earlier, Dave Lyman. He said, you know, when you get into a position like this, you've got to field your best 28 to travel. And he said they're leaving a lot of guys behind. They've worked so hard to make this first 15 who they are. And without them, this would not be possible. So a big thank you and shout out to the rest of the Fairfield squad from their coaching staff. And Rambo has a difficult conversion from the sideline. Low strike, and it is a superb effort from Rambo. Not only a good-looking man, and he can get the points.
Well, you don't see too many toe punches kicking goals anymore. It's the way we used to do it back when I was kicking goals, and that was a frighteningly long time ago. But
whenever you're ready,
Kyle Rempe getting the job done. Perfect with his goal kicks and extends the Yankees lead 34-12.
Kick goes 10 meters.
Yep. Play on.
Knocked backwards and then knocked on. So advantage here for the Texans. They'll get a scrum.
Pass forward. Yep. Right here, guys.
And the player supporting the lock there put the ball up in the air, just knocked it back. Was a little too far away, and he had to really stretch to try to bring that ball down. Have a look there. Got up high, but that one, he was just a little too far away. Couldn't get it under control. That's where
Easy
the
to stay bound, please. Coach! Bind!
Texans need to strike now. They've got some firepower out wide. First, they need to get this scrum. Great camera angle there from our crew. You know, Edison is low, they're working out. Now finally they pick it up and go. It's the big man, Tonga. Puts down the shoulder. And a flat ball to the try scorer. Mafu intercepted from Leonard yet again. Leonard is everywhere today.
Green screen!
Ball spits free though. And the worm spits it out to Rambo. Rambo cuts against the grain.
Leave it.
And just on the outside gets dropped there from Dawson.
No.
Just a little forward pass there.
Quick throw and has to go 5. You have to be in. Yeah.
As you said, Dallin, Matt Leonard is everywhere. He's doing it all
Number
this
9.
afternoon.
Number 9, green off.
Take a
9
look
green
here.
off.
That's your forward pass. Just went a little forward. Knocked on as well in the touch.
Yeah, scrum to you guys.
So it's going to be for the first infraction.
Yep. Time's on.
So it looks like Mave Ahovelo has come onto the field at scrum half. He's a young lad. He's only 18 years of old. He just scrapes in under World Rugby regulations. To play senior men's rugby, you have to be 18. And he's in the game right now, and he's replaced the scrum half, Austin Becker, for the Euless Texans. Good luck, young man.
Fine.
That's fantastic to see. 18 years old, taking part in a national championship final. So many more ahead of him. Scrum goes backwards, but it's been picked up by Tonga. And now they go up the middle through
Roll 6, rock.
Pauni. Tonga is playing halfback there as well. Oh, good step and a good battle in midfield. Carver Stanley stepping everybody. His pass is half intercepted, but they're playing on and went knocked backwards. So the Euless Texans have possession inside the 22, a rare opportunity for them. They've got some big boys on the right-hand side if they can get here. Booni cracks it on himself. His support is just on his shoulders for Elau.
No, he didn't get there. Yep.
To the right-hand side, they will score here. If they can get it to some of their big heavies in space, that's the end ball. He's dropped it. Oh my goodness.
Eric Fiello will have nightmares about that drop ball. Teammates consoling him there. But what great build-up there. You cannot write off this Euless Texas side at all. Once they get a bit of possession and get that roll on, they are very difficult to stop. There was, as we said, great build-up. Ball goes out. Good inside ball. There's the try line. Oh, no. No try there. Fairfield Yankees hang on the onslaught.
You can't go into the pocket now. Crouch. Bind.
Check.
Wait until I say set, please, before you come
the
forward.
Men in the truck have noticed an interesting interplay here from the Texans.
He stood up. So
Fiello has been moving from loose head prop to blind side prop, tight head prop, depending on what the feed is. It's kind of an interesting situation because it tends to be a specialist position. But obviously he can go both sides of the scrum.
He certainly can. And now Fairfield look to relieve their lines.
Don't distract.
Kick is still infield, so it'll be a counter-attack. And now it bounces up there. Leoto thought he could get going.
Oh, good kick there from Matt Leonard. Sent it downfield. Had the great leg break on it. Looked like Shane Ward whipping in a nasty one. Went straight off the ground into touch. Now Fairfield relieving the pressure. You have to line out right next to the 50-meter line. The throw in going to the Euless Texans.
Yeah, the Texans just need to regather themselves right now, build through some of the phases. They will get over the line if they can get possession of some of their set pieces. This time it's untidy, but they get it. One-handed offload to Ernie. Seems to take up play a lot.
Tackle only.
Perhaps he needs to use some of his runners so he can save himself to be a more distributor.
Use it.
Tonga. Still going. He really is such a ferocious player. Tony Tonga, the warehouse manager. Back on the inside. Olia is there. One-handed passing. Now they drift on the outside, just trying to get that extra pass away.
High tackle.
Was Mafu the kick through. But they're coming back to the original penalty.
Yeah, playing advantage there, high tackle.
High tackle.
Bit high off the far side winger. We're going to come back here for the penalty. My guess, tap and go.
Yeah, wooden kick for the touch. Their line out is about 50-50 right now. Well, retained possession.
But they've defied the logic. Take a look here. A little high there. You see how he gets up around the neck.
Four guys.
Good call there. That looked actually not like the winger, but number 13, Carl Rempe.
Hold there, Black.
So short line out. They go with a tap down and then knock it on.
Pass forward.
They're really struggling in the line out. I thought that was a poor decision. They are much better suited to open field rugby, and the tap would have been on. Even though the defense was relatively well structured, they would have been much better served to go ahead and
Black
tap
four. Sin bin. Bin. Send him to me.
So we got our sin bin back on the field, and another change also for the Fairfield Yankees.
You already know this, but just keep him low, okay? Yep.
Brendan Powell, who's onto the field
Time
there,
is on.
and I think Mike Valachi's come off for the Fairfield Yankees.
Good sportsmanship as
Time's
well.
on, guys.
Palu shaking the referee Rogers' hands to say, I'm sorry about that, and I'll keep it low and within the laws of the game. 34-12 the score right now, 52 minutes gone. The Fairfield Yankees looking very strong. Surprisingly, the larger Texans struggling with some of the set pieces.
Knees up.
Leonard is in the pocket.
Leonard's good.
And his kick finds a good touch. And don't go quickly. Probably would be the best option to go quickly with a line out, especially when you're not firing.
Now, it was a good kick chase downfield by Danny Sell. The scrum half followed the kick right down, put himself on the mark. No kick.
No, there's plenty of space there on the halfway line. They could just thrown it back. So I think they need to look at that as one of their tactics, because now they get the line out set, and this is going to be tough. They knocked back the last one, so they took possession, but then they knocked it on. To Nifu. We'll need to go back to the drawing board.
Fight.
This one, they've won. Now they set through Mafu in the middle. Stanley. Defense comes flying up to kick through. There's a little bit of space to move. Coming down on it is Leota. Misses his man, and Leonard with a clearance kick from inside his 22.
Good. Really good cover, really good trailing of the play from Matt Leonard there. Was able to bring in the ball, beat the first man, kick to touch. Very safe play. And that's the kind of play the Fairfield Yankees will want to do from here on in when things get broken.
Just hold everybody on you.
Nice big crowd assembling here for both these clashes today.
That's great to see all the teams that played here yesterday. A lot of them have come out.
Supporting positive rugby in the frame of big Charles Tafu. Inside the 22 he goes. Now the runners. Flat ball.
Rock.
Mahuatau. Too flat, in fact. You only get one step and then you're in the battering line there as
roll away 8.
Folayaki.
Penalty advantage.
They have the penalty advantage, so now they need to fling it around a bit. Ball gets stolen, so we'll come back to the penalty.
8, not rolling.
They go quickly.
Yep. New advantage, not 10.
The pop offload, another advantage. Great little step, and the offload's a good one. That's, have they put that down?
Time is off. Time is off.
Naylor.
Gonna check and see on the grounding on this one.
Medic. We need a medic, Mark. Now.
Looks like we have a pretty serious injury here. He's called. The referee's called for the medic. They're going to check to see about the grounding.
Did he ground it?
I should ground it.
Should I take a look?
Yes.
Pat, can I take a look, please? Just need to see the grounding. Yeah, water on.
This young man, the replacement halfback, Mave Aviola. Great work to get the ball away. That ball is
dropped.
Can I have, is there another angle possibly?
Looks like he lost control of it. If we have the side angle, that might be a better look.
I have his hand contact in contact with the ball for the whole time. Then he gets it down. Try.
That's you, right? Yeah.
You heard it from Jim Rogers. Hand with contact the whole time. Try awarded.
We still have time off, guys. We still have time off for the injury after the kick, okay? Hold, guys. Try.
So we're taking a look at the injured player.
Yeah. No, you can kick.
Ilabale with the try there, number 7. Latofu Tonga is where he's from, and he gets the try.
Yeah, that was tough to see, but luckily they used all the replays to get it right. Rogers awards the score. Mela adds the 5 points.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's good timing, 55 minutes gone. They need some sort of momentum to get them through the next 25 minutes or so.
Time is on for this. It's going to go back off right after it, okay?
Very important kick here for Bryson Batumi. American Airlines crew chef is good with a kick.
Good. Time is off while the injured player makes his way off the field.
USA Club Rugby is excited about club-specific content on social media. Connect with Club Rugby today at www.facebook.com/USA Club Rugby. There you got it, all the different ways. You can get your name out there, look for players. Great avenue to promote your club.
Yeah, plus a lot of highlights are being shown there right now. A lot of the tries are being uploaded. And from the yellow card back to the field. It's big Brendan Pahulu. They need to get more possession in his hands. 34-19 to score. The Yankees lead from Connecticut. And it's the Euless Texans with possession now. Flicking it around. Somebody needs to just take it upfield, and now the space opens up a little bit for
no hands, Black. Side.
Side entry there.
Side entry.
This is danger time for Fairfield. They've had probably the best possession they've had in continuity of the whole game, the Euless Texans. And this is what Fairfield doesn't want to happen going into the last 20 minutes of this game, is to allow the Texan sides to get a bit of wind behind them, a bit of go forward. They're going to take a lot of confidence from that. Fairfield really needs to tighten down the hatches, get some quality turnovers. Yeah, Richie Park there, a little bit of a blood bin there. He's going to have to tidy that up. He's been very good around the edges of the ruck today, Richie Park. Done a lot of the hard grunt work. Had a good game.
Another important set piece here for the Texans. They go to the back.
Right on.
And great line out. Now they set some of their big men up the middle. It's Olia.
Rock!
Carrying the dreadlocks with him.
Leave it two.
Hofalau. Spots a gap up the middle, busting through. The Texans, inside the 22 they go. Fioelau. Shifting it across field. They get the bump from Mafu.
Is he on the ground?
Wow, and then a big tackle as well.
Penalty advantage,
this
player on the
hit
ground.
package is swelling in size. They have a penalty advantage for the high hit.
Hold it. Player on the ground making the tackle. You must play the game on your feet. You cannot make a tackle from off your feet. Shot. Captain. Shot.
Player was on the ground making the tackle. The support
you must
player
play the
coming
game on your
off the
feet,
edge
Black.
of that ruck. That's where we found the penalty. Now they're going to have a shot at goal just to tighten this up. Good move. Keep that scoreboard ticking over if you can. Not a bad call from the Euless Texans. Take a look here. There you go. Tight call there. Referee wasn't in great position. He got some help from his assistant referee on this side. And that's where the penalty was awarded. And Brian Potomi will have another shot at goal. Almost the identical position to his last successful kick after the try.
Tomi's kick. Oh, drifts to the left-hand side. They will still keep the pressure on, so it'll be a 22-meter drop-off for the Fairfield Yankees. Direction coming in from their head coach there, Robert Tivai. Tivai grew up watching his dad and uncle play rugby and has a passion for the game. Now the president and head coach of this Euless team. Fairfield with a jump kick over the top. Pauni beats one. Goes up the middle, still strong. Into the 22, gets his offload away. The Texans rumbling it through. Mafu. Quick balls needed.
Yeah, you need to shut your radio off, whoever that is.
Fioelau. Space to the left-hand side. They're ranging up. Tonga throws it back.
No, he lost it forward. It was in his hand.
Little knock on in that ruck before it came out
No
wide.
more, please. I've got the call. We don't need to. You guys don't need to referee the game for me, please.
Yeah, good word there from referee Jim Rogers. Just keep it quiet. Ball comes out here. Big hit up there. There it is, the knock on there. The support player running into halfback.
I'm not sure
Looked
who
like it.
caught it, but they
Possibly
lost on their hand and their foot at the same time.
one of the replacement players.
Up, please. We're too close, guys. We shouldn't be head on head before I even say bind. So.
Got to be safe with the scrum. Got to get the technique right.
Too far apart, so you guys need to come up just a tiny. There you go.
Just got word from one of our fellow commentators here. Dan Power actually played a game for the Fairfield Yankees, and then he was dropped, of course, because that beautiful fly off coming into play. Matthew Leonard took over. And so now Power is just in the commentary booth these days. Fairfield, there he is. Leonard puts the kick through. It's another good one. They should go quickly, though, here if they get people back. But nobody is back, so unless he throws it to himself, there's no support for the Texans.
Now, Matt Leonard, another beautiful kick there to touch. Takes play into the Euless Texans half on that one. Relieves the pressure, relieves the danger for a little while as we just tick in to championship quarter. 20 minutes to go.
Black number 1.
34-19. We take a look here. Number 16, the replacement hooker, Rocco Thaba, just simply known as Rocco. Out of Fiji originally, played a lot of rugby in the UK for both military and club sides. Very experienced player.
That's right, the 37-year-old takes his position, and now it's been snapped up by the Fairfield Yankees. Their subs on the field as well. Leonard to the line. Ducks to the first tackle. And then takes on.
Leave it 12.
Some of the heavy defenders. The Worm squirts this one out, and nice little dummy.
No.
Jack Corin. And now the Worm around the fringes. Oh, he gets bumped with the shoulder.
All right.
Not a lot of arm in that one. Play on, though.
Short ball. The second big hit.
Just stick an arm out, okay, 3.
On these Fairfield loose forwards.
Thank you.
That's a good step. Eludes the forwards, throws the one-handed ball to Fraser. Fraser loses it, though.
Never had control of that ball, Doug Fraser. Knock-on happens. It was a good inside ball, though, from Matt Leonard. That's the right play.
I think he did.
You can drift the defense wide, splinter him a little bit, find that inside hole. It's a cracking play.
Yeah.
But as you see here, he's carrying the ball.
First one by Black, then by
Loaf
Green.
of bread out the back. That one's on the ground.
Bill Campbell took a couple of big hits there, wearing number 18, 6'5", 240-pound reserve player coming on for the Fairfield Yankees.
Coach! Bind!
Yankees could use a really big scrum right now to put the pressure back on.
Free kick, early drive on the far side. No, it's over there, it's over there. It's behind.
Go at the back with Tonga.
Early drive, 16.
No point slowing this down. Looney, he'll step off the right. Again, he eludes a couple of tacklers.
Release.
Good speed onto the ball from Foliaki, former football player. Now the gap opens up again. One of the danger men for Elau. Finally gets the offload away. Good support.
Not held.
Ahufalau. Oh, they've knocked that on.
There's still no tackle.
Playing advantage for Fairfield. Nothing coming there. And just frustration here for the Texans.
That was rather strange because Fairfield thought the referee was just going to pull it up, but they had a real advantage opportunity there. The defense from the Texans out to the left side was completely splintered. They had all kinds of opportunities there, but nobody wanted to take control of the situation. It's championship quarter right now, 63 minutes gone. Somebody needs to take this game by the scruff of the neck.
No, they certainly do. So they're in a good territorial position. They don't have possession, do the Texans.
Bind.
So Fairfield will look for another relieving kick.
Hold Black.
Scrum is outside the 22, so they can't go directly to touch.
Leonard moves it across the field instead. And great cover tackle in the end. Came in there on JT Perkins.
You're in front.
Now was pulled back. Player from the Texans was in front of the mark, trying to go quickly on that occasion.
When we've got
wasn't
lineups,
able to
send
do
them
it.
on, please.
That's where we're going to come back for the full lineup.
No.
Looks
He's
like
wing. He's off
JT
the field.
Perkins, that
We can
winger on
keep
the
playing.
far side, got shaken up a little bit there on that tackle.
We'll still keep playing. It's
So
your ball.
he's done possibly a knee injury.
Let's go,
there.
guys. There's no time off.
He's off
No,
the
it's on,
ground
yeah.
right now. He's off the playing field, so they're going to play on.
2 meters
They'll
away
have to
from the
make a
line.
replacement after a
Step that way.
assessment.
Thank you.
He'd be something like Michael J. Fox on
Step
hoverboard
Black,
if he was off
Black
the ground.
3. Thank you.
So the Texans really need to snaffle this one up, but Campbell flings it away to Rocco, the flying Fijian. First touch for him.
No, he didn't. Didn't survive.
The Yankees looking for the inside ball, then they go to the Rambo. Rambo cuts back in field. Great work. Still bamboozling the defense. Rambo stepping everybody like park cars. Rambo's over. What an individual try. Champagne rugby. Hashtag shredded the defense.
Carl Rempe, tip of the hat to you, young man. What an individual effort. The ball did go out quickly, and this is where Fairfield have found gaps. Exposing the outside defensive patterns. Noted earlier, the defense is based off physicality, but if you could get the space and get the mismatch, opportunities will come. The ball comes out. Little show inside. Rempe, good show, good step inside. Big off the left foot again. Big off the left foot. Now it's on the way downtown. He's going to touch it down. Second try of the game, a carbon copy of the first.
Yep.
King Rambo has set the stadium alight. 39-19, kick to come. And the Yankees have one hand on the trophy. Still 14 minutes left. The Texans will need to fight hard. Rambo just nodding.
Okay, 13.
He knows it's good. 41-19, the Yankees lead.
Join the Screaming Eagles today. Sign up for your Screaming Eagles welcome package on the US Rugby app and help us support the US Eagles team loud and proud. Big summer of rugby for the Eagles. The June test window opens next week. Well, Carl Rempe's been running havoc out wide for this Fairfield side. 7 of 7 goal kicking today. Not since the great Mal Meninga. Mal Meninga, the Australian Rugby League legend, used to kick in the same fashion, had the same sort of accuracy. We're back underway.
Ball bounces. Eventually picked up there from
Leave it.
McQuone. Tackle coming in on Bonanno. Strong first half by him. And then a spot tackle. Great bit of defense though, and laid back nicely from Kokorin.
No, that was fine.
But Mafu was on him, and so was Stanley. And in the end, they've got to send in Leonard to save the day. Space open and closes. Stanley, that cover man, flings him into touch.
That was a critical tackle from the wing on this side for the Texans to come in and snuff that out. They had a two-man overlap. See late in the play there, it was really good work there early on by Matt Leonard to seal it off, but the defense comes across. There we see the defense. Now, our replays today are brought to you by World Rugby Shop, the official online retailer of USA Rugby.
Hold.
Good take in the front.
Playing him in the air.
The Texans will get a penalty here for playing. Somebody was playing.
I'm on him in the air. You got him in the air.
Plays in the air. So they'll tap and
fine.
go.
They are.
Sporting the space with that beautiful step of his. Boweney. Now they need to get organized here. This is one of their most creative players of the day for ELO. Tonga now. Need a couple of meters back so they can run onto this to knock some defenders over. Everybody's very flat for the Texans on attack. Now to one of their subs, Mafoka.
Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to
Looking for the step back on the inside. They're flinging out. The space opens up. This will be a try. Finally, he will get downward pressure. Grounds the ball nicely. It is Ila Mela that touches down.
9 black.
The pressure was building.
Don't go anywhere.
Mistake on the exit strategy once again from the 22 from Fairfield. Got possession back into the hands of the Euless Texans. They were able to build pressure. That's Ila Miley's second try this afternoon. Rangy, pretty tall flanker, and he's been the man in the lineouts as we take a good little step inside there. Got the space out. Just a quick palm. That's too easy. under the post. Should be an easy conversion for Brian Potomi.
So the kick is successful, 41-26. The Texans aren't done. They're into the last 10 minutes. And 2 converted tries separate these two teams.
A little faster next time, please.
So on those two, the quarterfinal and the semifinal match, the Euless Texans can come away with the game when it's late.
Tonga shapes for a pass and then takes him on himself.
Release 3.
Knocks Campbell down. Flat defense. So they fling it back infield to the earlier try scorer, Pahulu. Switch comes in with Mela. The Texans busting up the middle. Great run again for Euless. He's done it so many times. Oh, japers. And then he collapses like a homesick mole, buried in the ground. That was a collision.
Stay there, 22.
For the highlights. Space now to move. That pass is a bit of a shocker.
Time's off.
Yeah, we had
Time
the
is
knock
off.
on there.
Check on 22. That's a pretty bad head injury.
Went to Wawa Leota, knocked on.
time is
Now
off.
we're going to take a look and see how the player from the Texans.
They called that the Maori sidestep, Ray. It was when you just run straight into the person. This time he drops the shoulder and goes to the ground.
Oh, no.
That's a head clash. Both defender and attacker going so low to the ground. Bang. That's a hard hit there as we have a look and see how the young man is going to pull up. Now get your tickets for Serevi Rugby Town Sevens. This world-class event takes place August 26th through the 28th, which is just after Rugby Sevens debut at the Olympic Games. Now learn more at rugbytown.com US/Sereve.
Yep, rugbytownusa.com. That's the place to go, and they are going to have a mouth-watering weekend of 3 days of sevens. The armed forces go head-to-head, and then, of course, you got teams from all over the world coming in. Definitely one of the favorite weekends, and Dan Power, yourself, and me will be on the call. So, great tackle from Mike Jacob. He's the one that made that tackle, the young 23-year-old, and his opposite number leaves the field. Eric Euless.
Black scrum.
Probably should have stepped on. He's hurdled the player there.
Mark's over here, guys.
Jump and he stepped.
AR's on the mark, guys.
Now, that was a pretty brave effort from Mike Jacob. Got really low. Obviously, he wanted to take his legs out. That's what the whole purpose of that low tackle was, to try to get the body position to make sure he's on the deck. Can't get the offloads because the Texans have been very dangerous standing in tackles and offloading. Great effort from Mike Jacob.
Lost forward.
Big, big tackle.
Coach. Bind. Set.
So the Worm being told by referee Rogers to get going. Leonard looking for the loop around. He gets it now. That's the move they wanted to do in the first half. Rambo to the outside. Ranging up. There's one of their super subs with the red scrum cap. Get a number in a second, but just bundled into touch.
Yelling mark doesn't do anything. Okay, just telling you.
Joe Bonanno doing well there, getting up into the line there, preventing the go quick, slowing things down. We're into 7 minutes to go here.
Let's try to do
Very
this
smart
quicker,
play
please.
from the open side flanker.
Still isn't much in this game if the Texans score
You've
next.
got in 5, guys. You've got 5.
Got to bring energy to this. They've got to be accurate in the line out as well.
Hold.
That they are. Gap opens up and then good offload. So they sent
Ruck.
Big Tonga in there. Working around the fringes and going backwards, but they're realigned through the big man Leoto. Haven't seen him in open space at all yet. Tonga's pass is a good. They drift to the outside with a couple of no-look plays and then cut against the grain. Faliaki gets the one-handed offload. Good crunching tackle.
Yep.
The Texans still with possession. It was quick hands because they knew Stanley was in a bit of open space. He gets tackled nicely, and then it's a knock-on advantage for the Fairfield Yankees. It's a big kick into touch.
And boy, wasn't that a hooker's kick?
No advantage.
Kicked it 6 rows into the stands. At least they tried to play on that time. But the knock-on there happened out wide for the Euless Texans. They were once again building pressure through those offloads in tight. All came a cropper. We take a look at it. Little miss pass there. Good tackle, good defense. Tries to pop it up. Player wasn't quite ready for it.
Coming in at an angle before I even said set. So
goes back to the hooker, Dylan Thomas. Wooska! That one over.
Fairfield just trying to soak up this pressure. Their defense has been outstanding. And Jack Corin
a little bit more stability out of
was
you guys, Green,
superb in that last one, so they're just going to reset the scrum. 6 minutes to go. 41-26 to score. Fairfield lead. They're on the right of your screen with ball in hand against the green machine, the Texans.
Set. Stay bound, 11.
Leonard puts it to the boot.
Stop, you're in front.
It's a high kick.
12, you're in front.
Chasers arriving. They've dropped that one. Excellent pinpoint precision
12,
yet again
you were in front of the kicker,
from
you needed to
Leonard.
stop.
And chasing up there was Dawson.
Good kick chase there by Mike Dawson.
Right here, guys.
Player back there for the Euless Texans heard the footsteps, had a little look when he should have been focusing just completely on that high ball. And we come down to the end of this game.
Yep.
Only 5 minutes to go. You gotta think Fairfield's done enough. Pretty regulation back line here for Fairfield. They've got all of their centers stretched out, fullbacks up, wingers right, basically behind the scrum.
Johnson loves attacking the line. That's what makes him so dangerous. They don't know if he's going to keep it or give it. This time he cuts through it yet again.
Stay low.
They get him a little bit around the neck, but it's okay. Into the 22. The Fairfield Yankees with the man over. And the pass wasn't good. In fact, there's one of their subs come in who's wearing 12. It's Sean May with a red scrum cap. And that's a knock-on.
Yeah, Sean May couldn't get a handle on that ball. They did have numbers out there. Man of the match for mine. Best player on the field this afternoon. Matt Leonard once again set it up well. Take a look there. Yeah, the ball was just sort of dying on May.
Yeah.
Tough ball to handle with the defense coming across on the angles. Made the effort of it, but we will have a scrum down.
That's right. A couple of thank yous for the Euless side. They've done superbly to get you in only their second year. They want to thank the great city of Fabulous. That's a little pun they threw in there. And then James Taylor with Aspire Chiropractor, Kalapuaka Aka, Westrom Group Real Estate, Fort Worth Rugby Club, the Dallas Reds, Bonobo Rugby, Zulu Rugby, and Vanguard Rugby. So a lot of thank yous there, and they've done superbly. The game is not over yet, but they are a club for the future.
Now, great effort by the Euless Texans. They've certainly proven worthy candidates for this championship game. They have great attacking skill when they got ball in hand. They're a young side, and they will improve. So you got to wish them well moving forward.
And speaking of young, it's the 18-year-old to feed. Ahufalau. His scrum goes backwards. They managed to pick it up through Tonga. Gets his offload away. Defense come flying up, and that's what they need. The skip pass to set away Batomi. Now the super subs into play. Stepping back against the grain. It's good work there from Talaki. The counter ruck is good. May was in there as well.
Tackle. No wrap tackle. Leave the ball. Hold it.
No wrap tackle there. Now we're going to get marched 10 meters by the winger hanging on to the ball.
It'll be a yellow card. You can't keep the ball. They want to go quickly. Keep the change off the field.
11. Go. Sideline. No.
That's silly play by the 11, Mike Dawson. Should have realized that. I thought it was a tough initial call because the player was going down into the tackle. He was going very low. Have a look there. We're back live.
Tonga smashes it up. They want to get another quick try here to the Texans. Little dummy.
Roll away, Black.
Space closes.
18.
Therefore, Pahulu. They have a man down who's hurt, but the Texans will still go with 14. They pick and drive near the line. They will score. Lioto under the sticks. They need a quick conversion because this game is not done yet, Raviers.
Not at all. This Euless Texans side, as we said, are very resilient.
You're good whenever you
They want to go quickly.
Good.
The conversion is good. They're going to get set at the halfway line. We're less than 2 minutes under now. The points differential is 8. So it's a 2-score game. Is that going to be too much for the Texans as we count down the final 2 minutes? It's going to be a big ask, but if they can handle this restart well and just spin it, go, play Polynesian foot rugby, they've got a shot.
Well, Ray Viers is kidding himself up. He wants to finish off this game for the Texans as well. The yellow card means they're playing with 14 players. The men from Connecticut kicking off. Texans need to snap this one up and fling it straight away. May goes in to collect. The ball bounces awkwardly everywhere. And this will suck up a bit of time as they assemble for the line out.
Going for the ball.
It looked like it was handled last. Came off the shoulder of one of the Texans players.
Choice black scrummer line out. Knocked on into touch.
There we go. Knocked on into touch.
Scrum
yes,
chosen.
it did come off the arm of the Texans player right on the sideline. They're going to take their time and set this scrum. And now we're into the final minute of this game.
Yes.
Now, Dallin, I think young Mike Dawson, winger that got yellow carded there at the very end there. I suspect he'll be doing jerseys tonight. He'll be on washing duty.
Fine.
Well, we'll have to see what happens here. If the Texans can come back, they don't have possession. And there might only be enough play for one score. So 8 points the difference. The crowd start cheering.
Let's go.
For the Fairfield Yankees. 41-33.
80-15 now. Crouch. Bind. Set. 80-15 is the end. 15 more seconds.
Stephen Leonard wearing 10 will receive this.
Go down. Go. Use it. Use it.
Being told to use it by referee Rogers. Leonard into play. Oh,
it's a legal tackle.
Oh, he got absolutely smashed. And the turnover was initially good. They've knocked it on. They'll kick this into touch. But Leonard is hearing bells in his head, and it's not winning bells, but it is champagne for his side. The Fairfield Yankees are the 2016 champions of Men's Division 3. They've done it, and in style.
Now, well done, Fairfield. They played a good game plan today. They made a couple of mistakes, which they had to pay the price for. But in the end, their ability to score tries and keep the Euless Texans off balance with a very good scrum and set phase won the day out. Hard luck to the Texans. They're going to be back. They're a very young side. They showed a lot of resilience today to get back into this game. But champagne to the Fairfield Yankees, the men's Division 3 club champions for 2016.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to bring you highlights from that exciting 40 minutes that we just witnessed. It is 41-33. The Fairfield Yankees win the title against the Euless Texans.
Today's match from Rugbytown, USA was brought to you by Haynes Mechanical. To properly manage your facility, you need a solutions provider in mechanical, technology, and energy. HaynesMechanical.com. By Turner Construction, the proud builders of Infinity Park. TurnerConstruction.com. By the YMCA of Metropolitan Denver. For youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility, DenverYMCA.org. And by Hilton Garden Inn. For the best convenience, comfort, and value. Stay at the Hilton Garden Inn, Cherry Creek.
Are you ready to experience the most live sports like never before? With the sports app on X1, you can see all the scores in one place. Anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, you can stream live sports on any device.
So I can stream 3 different games and catch the scores. That's kind of cool.
Call or click today.
See more of the Olympics' newest sport. Rugby players from across the globe will step onto the field at Infinity Park, prepared to play a game that requires them to close faster, hit harder, and dig deeper in order to prevail. Try time! 20 teams playing over 70 matches in pursuit of Rugby 7's glory. The competition will be fierce, and you don't want to miss it. Serevi Rugby Town 7s, August 26th through the 28th at Glendale's Infinity Park. Tickets are available at rugbytownusa.com.
And welcome back, and that's the trophy that these teams are playing for today. And it was the Fairfield Yankees that earned this one, 41-33. They beat out the Texans, and it is superb stuff from them. Well earned. What a game indeed.
Great effort there. Both sides really came to the table to play their brand of rugby. Talking with the coaches from Fairfield, they wanted to base everything off those really good, solid set phases. They had good runners out wide, particularly in the centers through Carl Rempe, and I thought their fly half, Matt Leonard, did a great job. And the Euless Texans, a young side, they play their own brand of rugby. They came to the table. Great work from them, and I think we'll see them back in the championships very soon.
Certainly will, and USA Rugby presenting the trophy right now. They're giving the man of the match. Of course, it's Matthew Leonard. He was a player of the final. And both teams congratulating him and that. The fans came out, as I said, to support this brilliant championship weekend.
A lot of the Mystic River fans cheering on their East compatriots. There we have it, Dallin.
Congrats yet again to the Fairfield side and their coaching staff. Everybody back home. We'll take a look at the highlights. It was 5 tries each scored by these great teams, and the victorious side held strong in the end. The Fairfield Yankees from Connecticut, your men's Division III champions, and right from the start, they got the ball out wide. They knew they had a lot of work to do, but the skill sets they displayed were superb, and JT Perkins got on the board first.
That's right. Good try there, but it was the Texans who had a pretty good spell here. Nice little dummy there. Pop goes up. Eli Myler gets the try, but then it was the individual brilliance, the sidestepping brilliance of Carl Rempe. Big step off the left foot there. Takes it downtown for the try. That really did set up the victory. Texans would not be finished yet. Good little pop pass there. Gives Eli Myler the second try of the game for him.
And then rumbling through, they thought they were nearly had it at the end. It was Big Wawa Leota that got over and scored the last try, but it was too little, too late. 8 points was the difference between these sides. And congratulations yet again to the Fairfield Yankees on their national championship.
Oh, great finish there for the Fairfield Yankees. Congratulations to all the guys. Hard luck to Euless Texans. Great effort there by all during the game here. And hats off to, got to say, Jim Rogers. Coming up right now, after we wrap this one up, the Division II title is up for grabs between Tempe Old Devils, Detroit Tradesmen. That game's going to kick off in just a few minutes.
So thanks for joining us here in Rugby Town, USA, where the Fairfield Yankees have defeated the Euless Texans by a score of 41-33 to win the USA Rugby Division III Men's Club Championship. For more info on Infinity Park, go to infinitypark@glendale.com. Any rebroadcast of the pictures, audio, and accounts of this match are strictly prohibited without express written permission from the city of Glendale, Colorado. This has been a copyright broadcast of the city of Glendale, Colorado. For Raviers and our entire crew, I am Dallin Stanford saying thanks for tuning in.
Sports Radio 104.3 The Fan. Denver's best live and local coverage of the NFL is on Denver's sports station. Sports Radio 104.3 The Fan.
Looking for a place with free Wi-Fi, serving free hot breakfast every morning, and offering freshly prepared meals anytime, day or night? Then welcome to a different place, Hyatt Place Denver Cherry Creek. Located just 10 minutes from downtown Denver, our location offers convenience to everything the city has to offer. Our amenities include your complimentary AM kitchen skillet, 24/7 gallery menu and market serving up numerous tasty items, the intimate bakery cafe offering coffee to cocktails, and 24-hour Stay Fit Fitness Center. Our modern spacious guest rooms feature our plush Hyatt Grand Bed, state-of-the-art work center, 42-inch HD TV, and the Cozy Corner Sofa Sleeper. Our hotel boasts 3,000 square feet of fully functional meeting space with customized menu options. Perfect for business meetings, social gatherings, reunions, and any other event. Book your stay at HyattPlace.com or call us at 303-782-9300.